Hi everyone. So we are going to discuss today the 2019 June paper 1, small business. So in this paper, you can see in your business examination, IGCSE 91, the small business sector. Small business means the case study will be definitely the sole trader or a partnership business organization. Here you can see the paper code is 4BS10/01, investigating small business. Time for this paper is 1 hour and 30 minutes. 1 hour and 30 minutes. That means paper is out of 80 marks, and we have that means literally 90 minutes you have for 80 marks. So this one you can take as some kind of a hint for the time and everything, and you have a formula sheet is given which covers the financial management formula, gross profit margin, operating profit margin, markup ratio, ROCE, and liquidity ratios, and current ratio, and asset test ratio. Okay, then it comes to small, the case study is there. So small case study, you can see this time the case study only like a 4 lines. Backyard shoe. Backyard shoe is a retail business located in Nairobi, Kenya, and it sells a wide range of shoes, handbags, and accessories for ladies only. Backyard shoes has 3 shops in Nairobi. These shops are located in the busy shopping centers where there are other shoe shops also. Uh, Only 3 shops for small business. Uh, and question number 1, which of the following is a symbol of secondary market research? Which one of the following is a method of secondary market research? Secondary market research means that something you are gaining from the not a field research, because like normally you doing something someone already produced, right? So methods of secondary research, you can see there are so many things. Let's go to the answer. Questionnaire is a primary because you are asking directly from the customers and taking that answers. That's primary method. Government report, it seems to be the correct answer because government produced that report and they are using secondary, the second hand information. Survey is a first hand information, focus group is a first hand. So the answer is correct. B is the answer, government reports, right? So you can communicate with through the chat line. You can send the answers for this when I'm discussing this, right? So second question, which of the following could be the financial objective for the owners of the backyard shoes? Financial objectives and non-financial objectives are there. Personal satisfaction, increase production quality, increase market share, loyal employees. The correct answer is the financial objective of this is actually uh, increase market share. Increase market share is the correct answer. Uh, okay, the other everything actually the other non-financial. So C is the correct answer for this. Okay, next question. Which of the following is an extra source of finance for the owner of a business, right? So yes, I can see that in the chat line, like a lot of students actually gave the correct answer. The next question, which of the following is an extra source of finance for the owner of a business? External source of finance is a bank loan, because retained profit, personal savings, selling asset is a internal. Fourth one, which functional area would be responsible for quality control? It's very easy question. Answer is operation, production. Quality control done by them, not the marketing, not the HR, not the administration. Yes, a lot of people get the correct answers. Okay, this is a currency conversion question, easy foreign exchange question. Backyard shoe imported 50 handbags from Italy. Each handbag costs them 20 euro. Exchange rate for the February was 1 euro equal 124.48 Kenyan shillings. It's called KS. How much did backyard shoes have to pay for Kenyan shilling for each handbag? So one handbag, each handbag is imported in 2018. So what you have to do, you have to multiply the price of cost of one handbag is uh, 20 euros. 20 euros. So 20 you have to multiply by the exchange rate here is 124.48. The answer is 2489.6. 2489.6. So for fifth one, right? The correct answer is 2489.6. Answer is A. Answer is A. Right? Okay. I think a lot of students gave the correct answer. Next point. Which effects exchange rate was now 117. So foreign exchange rate, this situation gone down because this case the Kenyan shillings appreciate, because previous they had to pay 124, now they have to pay only 117. What effect would this exchange rate have on backyard shoes if the cost of an imported handbag remain 20? Still the cost is 20. So what is the impact of this for the backyard shoes in Kenyan one as a result? So answer for this is D. The cost of importing handbag would fall. Is the question. Cost of importing handbag would fall. Yes, a lot of students gave the correct answers. Correct. Okay. D is the answer for the part 6. Okay. These are the end of the MCQ questions. You have 6 MCQ questions are there like that. Okay. Now we are going to define question. Define question, normally they set for the AO1 knowledge part. Define stakeholder, define quantitative data, and state one method. So we'll first of all go define two question, stakeholder and quantitative data, right? So this B and C, so I'll share the marking scheme with you. So you can see the for question number 1 part B, definition of stakeholder, individual or groups with an interest in the success or failure of a business. Individuals or groups with an interest in the success or failure of a business. That's the answer for part 1B. So you must have this keyword, individual or group with an interest in the success or failure of a business. You can see with the interest on the business at least, 1 mark. No need of application. We have 1 only. Then part C, question of 1 part C, asking definition of the quantitative data. Quantitative data means data that is measured by value and expressed or represented as numbers, numericals. Quantitative data means data represented by, measured by value or expressed as numbers, measurements, numericals. The numerical word must be there to get the 1 mark. Okay, 1D, this is a state question. So a lot of students actually state questions were normally they become like unnecessarily they make this complicated because they're losing this 1 mark because of not writing the proper application. But if you think logically, this is the most easiest question that you can face in IGCSE because they're asking just to state one method. So always write example from the case study without writing the general answer. Here state one method, backyard shoes could use the on-the-job training. So on-the-job training, there are certain methods, watching another worker, mentoring are some of them. So if you just write watching another worker mentoring, 0 marks. Why? You haven't written any examples for the backyard shoes. You have to write backyard shoe example. So look at the answer for this. So how we write the proper example of on-the-job training method? You can see shadowing a fellow shoe fitter. If you just write shadowing, 0 marks. But if you just write the shoe fitter example from the case study, you get 1 mark. Because this is backyard shoes, they are selling shopping, these are shoes and handbags. So you can see shoe fitter, shadowing a handbag designer, or demonstrating how customers are advised between different shoe brands. Demonstrating is another one, mentoring or demonstrating, that's a method. But if you write just demonstrating, 0 marks. You have to write demonstrating how customers are advised between different shoe brands. That's the way you have to write for this. Okay, then the next part, you can see part E, there's a calculation question. Always there are a few calculation questions are coming, which carries 2 marks. Here they're given the statement of profit and loss account of the backyard shoes, revenue, cost of goods sold, direct labor, total cost of sales, and gross of it. Here they're asking calculate the GP margin for 2 decimal places. 2 DP they ask is separate, they are saying. So percentage sign here they're giving in the answer, you just calculate by using a calculator. You can show the working if you can, but just to answer also you can, correct answer you can get 1 mark, 2 marks. You can see this is the application and the answer is correct answer 87.81, 87.81. So award full mark for the correct answer without working. So if answer wrong and if you get the correct application, you still get the 1 mark for correct substitution. Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of students gave the correct answers. Yeah, if you again like you have a doubt, like for example, one student asking if you write mentoring without writing shoemakers, mentoring of the shoemaker, you are not getting any mark. Mentoring is only just a knowledge only. So the application, right application, mentoring about the shoe. You can see if you talk about with mentoring with the shoemakers, right? Mentoring it's a new shoemaker. So sometimes like that's the correct answer, because if you write like shoemaker something or fashion designer, whatever fashion related thing, you have to need to add there, right? Okay, question number 1E is okay. Now 1F, this is a 3-mark question, 3-mark question, AO1 only, knowledge parts only. 3 marks you can get. They're asking this question. Um, the question for the 1F is, they're asking, explain one way business could increase their gross profit margin. Explain one way they could increase their gross profit margin. So the correct answer is, business could negotiate their sales with supplier so at cheaper rate. This will keep costs at low as possible, meaning that the business can look to reduce the prices of their products and services to encourage more sales. So always answer, you can see one BLT point is enough, because leads to therefore. So you can increase the gross profit margin in certain ways. You can see reduce the cost. You can see this is a way of reducing cost. You can negotiate with the supplier and you can bargain with the supplier and you can ask for cheaper rates. This will reduce the low cost possible, and then as a result of that, business can reduce their prices and encourage more sales. These are the methods of actually increasing the gross profit margin. There are certain methods: increasing prices, reducing costs. These are the methods. Okay, here we go into the 6-mark question. Question of 1G. 6-mark question, the mark breakdown they are given like AO2, application 3 mark, analysis 3 marks. Application 3 mark, analysis 3 mark. They're asking the question is, analyze the importance of backyard shoes satisfying customer needs. Analyze the importance of backyard shoes of satisfying customer needs, 6 mark. What is the benefit of customer satisfaction? This is simply they're asking that. So 6 mark we have to write 2 points, 2 paragraph, like 2 BLT points, you can say. Backyard shoes is located, this is a possible application point. They're located in 3 shopping malls. So and there are other shoe shops also. There's a convenient because of that. There's an application that gets a development, like AO3 analysis point, because you're locating with the other 3 shops, with the shopping malls, with other shoe shops. There's a competition because these customers are not met with and present customer. They're likely to go to other shoe shops as well. As a result, if customer are not satisfied with one shoe shop, they can go to another shop nearby. That's the main benefit of that. Second advantage, you can see backyard shoes need to maintain high standards at all times to encourage the customer to buy shoes and bags. As a result, backyard shoes will maintain customer loyalty with positive effects on sales and revenue. As a result of that, they can maintain high customer loyalty. Okay, guys. So that's the end of the question number 1 of the discussion. So, so today actually my discussion, we finished the question number 1 of the 2019 June paper. So then my next session will talk about the question number 2 and other questions we can discuss on next day. So that's the end of our paper discussion. So the marking scheme will be available in our Google Class. Then you can actually can go and check your answers were correct or not. Okay, from that, thank you very much for your time. See you next day. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.